Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's topic I like to talk about is crazy drivers. That's right, crazy drivers, they're everywhere. They, it's hard to even go to the store anymore without being, you know, run off the road by a crazy driver. Um, they, they're just everywhere. They pass you radically, they tailgate you, they cut you off. Um, And the funny thing is when they pass you and going way over the speed limit, jeopardizing lives and most causing wrecks, just only to get stopped by the red light. And then when you get up to it, you just look at them and say, "Really, all that for to get stopped by the red light?" Um, but yeah, they're everywhere. They just it's making it harder. When you get older, it is harder to drive, and I can see that, even though I drive a couple miles over the speed limit or so. These people are going, you know 40, going 60 in a 40, or 50 in a 30. They're just everywhere. But yeah, it's getting harder when you get older because your reflexes are not as good as they used to be, and I can see that, you know, um, happening. So, but yeah, I mean, I even had a motorcycle um, I bought in 2021. So, thinking that this was going to be a part of my retirement. Now I've been into about almost 9 months or so. I'm 65. My name is Bill. But yeah, it's just I bought this bike in 2021, which I saved up for like 5 years to get this bike. Actually, it was a bike of my dreams. I haven't drove for 20 years, but I've always been a good driver, and a good rider, and I learned some things on it because it was a much bigger bike. Took me a little while, but I mastered it, and I loved it. Thank goodness, because there's a few times the crazy drivers almost killed me. Um, just in that first year, I think I had a 2021 to 2024. Yeah, I got rid of it in March of 24, and I bought it in March of 21. It was kind of weird, but I wasn't going to sell it or get rid of it. But the crazy drivers, like I said, about killed me one or a couple of times. My wife was really concerned. She wouldn't even ride with me no more. We went to events. We rode for a cause. That's what I really mainly wanted to do: ride for causes, for children abuse, or anything really. I love to do that. I just want to get my bike, more events like that, um, and use it for retirement. That was coming up. And I could do things on it because now my wife uses my car right now, because we have a problem with hers. So one problem leads to another, of course. But yeah, it's just you know um, they were everywhere. That like the first year there was like over 13 deaths on motorcycles just in this area. I basically ride. I don't ride a whole lot too far or anything. Just riding. Um, and my thing was hopefully to ride more with, like I said, charities and stuff like that. But just riding on a relaxation night, just on a nice summer night, after I eat dinner, go out for a ride, and somebody usually tries to kill me. Talking on their cell phone, changing lanes, um, not seeing me, try to never stay in no blind spots, but people just don't pay attention either. I don't know where most of these crazy drivers got their driver's license, because it's been I just don't understand how they got their license. They drive crazy around town. There's been a lot of incidents with young drivers, burnouts in the stores, parking lots, and all around town, just being crazy. So that was on the news not too long ago. But yeah, it was just been crazy. I had to sell the bike just because every night I came home, I was told my wife, I'm a crazy driver, almost killed me again. So I eventually sold it and bought the car I have now that caused me a lot of money to get it fixed too. Eventually, after a while, but I had to give up the bike because I just know that every year to 2024, 24 started off with deaths right away too on bikes, and every year was over, sometimes up to 15 to 20. And I said, nah, and I know a lot of bikers don't like wearing helmets, but I always wore my helmet. I always wore all the gloves and the boots, but I've seen a good friend of mine that almost died, got hit by a crazy driver, and he was in a coma for 6 months, but he made it because he had a helmet on. And if he didn't have the helmet, he would have been dead for sure. But it took him a long time to get his memory back because he didn't remember me, even though he came to my house, knocked on my door, but didn't remember my name. But a lot of that thing came back to him after a while. Um, I think he went into the service too, and never really seen him again after going into the Army or Marines. But yeah, it was really weird. But Crazy Driver almost ended his life, But I just hope motorcyclists just at least will help a little bit. If you fall and hit your head, you got a helmet on, And I see less and less of that. And with the crazy drivers out there, wear the helmet, wear all the gear, because these crazy drivers they'll crash into you in your life. But yeah, that's a short little video here. But my name's Bill. Like I said, this is comment below about crazy drivers in your town. Um, and let me know if you have come across many crazy drivers around, how rude they are, and all that stuff. But yeah, share, comment below, subscribe, and thank you, for joining me on this video. But yeah, I had to get it out because it just drives me crazy myself, going out here and facing crazy drivers. But yeah, that's it today. But thanks for joining me today. Until the next video, God bless and have a great day.